Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to a new edition of the Sports Shop 27. I'm your host, Jermaine Coulter, and to my far right, my co-host, Kevin Johnson,
Right,
KJ.
man.
And in the middle, today's special guest, we got a former big high school, Valdosta, Georgia, Wildcat in the building. This guy right here also played JUCO in North Dakota. He went out and played at Missouri SANT, and then he went off and played pro overseas. Played in France and Poland.
Yeah.
Today we have former linebacker and now philanthropist, uh, whatever you coach, whatever you want to call
I got
him,
some.
Eli
Yeah.
Thomas.
Mr.
Yo,
How
Never
you
what's
doing,
going?
Quit.
bro?
Yeah,
Hey,
what's
yo,
up, man?
what's going on? What's going on, man? I'm glad to be here.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for
man.
having me,
So glad to have
man.
you.
I appreciate you coming on the show, bro.
Yeah,
For everybody that's watching, for the people that don't know you, let them know where you're from and a little bit about your background.
yeah, man. No problem, man. But first of all, man, I'm from Valdosta, Georgia. It's South Georgia, man. I grew up there. I went to Valdosta High School. Played football there. Then I didn't have no offers coming out of high school, man. That's crazy. I was undersized, playing defensive line. And then actually, one of my cousins, he mentioned to me about junior college. And he told me about the school he went to, Dakota College at Botany in North Dakota, a small town. And I went there, man, played there for a year, led the team in sacks with 8.5 sacks. Then I got an offer at Missouri S&T, man, and I played there for my last 3 years. It didn't go the way I planned it, but it was definitely an experience to learn. But after that, man, I got opportunity to play in France. Man, that that was nice. That was
Oh,
nice
yeah.
playing overseas, man. And then after that, I played the year later. I got an opportunity to play in Poland, and Poland was definitely an opportunity, man. Definitely a great experience, man. And my only advice to people, man, if you get a chance to go overseas, man, go to Europe. It's real nice, beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man. Hey, take us back to your childhood, man. What age you start playing sports, man? What sport was your first love?
It was actually football, man, and I started when I was 6 years old. My mom them threw me in football early, man,
All
and
right.
yeah, man, she wanted me to stay active and stuff like that, and so I fell in love with football, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh
So,
yeah.
was there anyone that you actually modeled your game after, or you looked up to playing sports?
You meaning like in NFL or on my team?
It could be either or.
Either or.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my team, right? So it was a guy in high school named two people. Mike Wakefield. He still play in the Canada League right now. Because I
All
like his game and stuff like that, man. He was definitely a good dude on and off the field, man. And the dude that I graduated with, his name is Itsnothowyoustartitshowyoufinish, Johnson, man. He played on the other side of the defensive end, man. I like his motor, man. Right now, me and him, best friends still, but actually me and him now business partners, man. So it's definitely, yeah. Them two was the two that I kind of looked up to on the team wise. But like
mm-hmm.
in the NFL wise, I liked it Dwight Freeney, man. Dwight Freeney.
All right.
Yeah, Dwight Freeney.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what all sports you play in middle school? You play middle school ball?
Yeah. So actually middle school ball, I played football, basketball, and that's it. And then once I got to high school, I had to pick and choose. I was like, okay, I can go with football or I can go with basketball. And so I just kicked away basketball and went with football.
All right.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Okay. What about football intrigued you more than other sports?
Man, I just like how the team was, man. A bunch of guys, man, just playing, and basically, honestly, all my friends, we played football. We played sandlot football, man,
All right.
every day after school, after church. I
Yeah. Make
mean,
each other
we played,
better.
yeah, man, we played football all day, every day, man, and that I just fell in love with tackling people, man, and just getting to the ball. That's it.
All
Yeah,
right.
So,
yeah.
Hey, so I mean, did you play on the offensive side of the ball?
No, actually, man, I played a little bit. I think in middle school, like tight end, just a little bit. I ain't like it.
You ain't like that tight end?
Oh man, I ain't
Shoot.
like it. I ain't like it. I wasn't really good at blocking like that. but once I
Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just saying, as far as maybe catching the ball too. You know what I mean? I know you have to block, but catching a pass.
Yeah, but you know what's the crazy thing about it, man? Nobody never threw me the ball, so I said forget about it.
Oh yeah, I feel you, man. But that I'm going on
Yeah.
defense and I'm gonna take the ball.
Hey,
I
come
got
on, man. Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
Yep.
cool.
So you said Dwight Freeney was a guy that you really looked up to, model your game after.
Yep.
Talk about some of the coaches that developed you in that position as well.
Okay, so it's actually one coach in the high school, Coach Lucas, Tyrone Lucas, man. I can say, man, this man was definitely an inspiration. You know, he like when we get to practice, he never talk about the negative, man. He try to make you better as a father figure and also a son and also a better teammate on and off the field, man. It wasn't necessarily 100% about football. He'll actually sit us down before and after practice, man, and talk about life. And because he always preach about, listen, you ain't gonna play forever. You know what I mean? And he always tell us about,
Get things
and
straight.
just make sure, just make sure you got everything in order on and off the field, man. And I definitely appreciate him for telling us that at a young age.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's great. That's great. So name some of the teammates that you played with that were good players that inspired you on the field, on and off the field as well.
Oh man. So
In
how
high
many can I
school.
name? How many can I name?
I mean, because you go into Valdosta, Georgia, and
Yeah.
I know the camaraderie and the rivalry between Laos County and Valdosta
Yeah.
High. We're gonna
Uh-huh.
get into that in a little second,
All
but
right.
let's talk about some of the notable players that you knew before your time and the ones that were on your team.
Okay, so I want to say first of all, I want to start off with Malcolm Mitchell, man. You know, you basically, man, that man right there, Malcolm Mitchell and Jay Rome, man, they kind of set the standards at Valdosta High when I was in high school. It was somebody that I really looked up to, man. They kind of set the standards and stuff like that, man. And I know them two was basically the popular people in school. You know, if you knew Jay Rome and Malcolm Mitchell, man, you know, you was popular. So, you know, I shout out to them, man. They definitely inspired me because I never had a big brother, man, growing up. So to see them and they, you know, they performance on the field and how they act out the field, man, I definitely, you know, salute to them to that, man. But also, man, the people who I played with, oh man, I got to start off with my boy Shuntney Johnson, man, from high school.
Okay.
My business partner, man, that man was a beast. You talking about a beast?
What position? What position?
Defensive end. He played on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about, man. You talking about a beast, bro? Like, yo,
Hey, what kind of moves he had, man? What was his favorite move?
Man, honestly, man, he was so good at bull rush, man, because he had, man, let me tell you, man, this man has tree trunk leg, like big, huge leg. Man, I'm talking about, yo, hey, do not try to run to his side. That's all I gotta say. Do not try to run to his side because you ain't going nowhere past him, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Man, I'm talking about, and the thing is, man, he very humble. Cool, laid back type of dude, man. Very humble, man. Never get the praise. He the dude that want to congratulate everybody else. You feel me? And I like that. I like that, man. He cool like that. But man, besides him, man, is a guy named Ronnie Stoney, man. Ronnie Stoney, I ain't talked to in a while, man, but he also was a cool laid back dude. He played offensive tackle, man. And he was short and stocky. And man, when I say, hey, when I say
he going underneath.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So when I say he was one of the best offensive linemen that I went against, he's one of the best offensive linemen that I ever went against, man.
What?
Seriously. Yeah. He was solid, man. That man was solid, man. And I had to go against him every day.
Yeah, making each other better. That's right.
Yeah, every day, man. And then one of my college buddies that I look up to, his name is Keeso Moss, man. I played with him my junior and sophomore year, 2 years in college, man. He kind of inspired me. He actually transferred from a Division I school and came to a D2 school, and he was kind of like my mentor, man, telling me some things and stuff like that, and trying to teach me and do better and stuff. And so, and I want to salute him for that as well, man.
Yeah. Hey, talk about the rival games and the competition in the area.
Yeah, you talking about also, right?
Yeah, Valdosta. That's right.
Oh man. That
yeah, how is it, man? Like Friday Night Lights, talk to me.
Man,
what's up, E. Coleman? Love you too, bro.
Hey, boy, love you, man. Been a long time, boy.
Hey,
man,
for real though, man. It's kind of hectic, man. It's kind of like love and hate. Like you either Valdosta Wildcats or you a Lions Vikings. There ain't no in between. In between. Yeah, so it especially when that game come on, you either black and gold or I forgot they crimson and white. Burgundy and white. I don't really know, but I already rock with the black and gold, man. It's kind of hectic, but I love it. I love it.
Black and gold, baby. Black and gold.
Of course, man. Black and gold. Yeah.
Oh, fool, what?
Yeah.
That was fool. All right. So let's talk about some of your best games, your first experience playing on varsity. Let's talk about that a little bit. How did you end up on the field your first game on varsity?
Man. So, all right, my first ever experience on varsity, it was Valdosta versus Lions, man.
Wow, see.
So my junior my junior year, man, we was playing at Lions, man, and I only went in one play. I actually started all of my senior year, but I actually got my first experience my junior year, and they threw me in the fire. It was like I think it was like they on the goal line. And they call it a heavy package. So I was part of the heavy package. And they would say, heavy. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, man. and the older people that was on the line, they was like, Eli, man, just move your feet, get low, and push the power.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and so I was like, all right. So I just got low, and I just pushed the power, man. And that's it. And they took me out. And that was it. Yep.
Kenya said, hey guys, I love you, Eli. We are proud of you.
Oh yeah, that's sister.
Thomas Gang.
Yeah, that's my sister right there.
All right. Appreciate you tuning in, sis. For everybody watching, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, hit that notification button. Also follow us on Facebook, Spotify, and Deezer, Instagram. So talk about the
best game?
actual rival with Lions.
Oh, the rivalry?
Yeah.
Versus Valdosta and Lions?
Yeah.
You talking about my senior year?
Yeah.
My senior year.
Yeah.
Oh man, I balled out. I can't lie, man.
Ooh, you took over,
huh? If I'm not mistaken, I had at least I know I had two sacks.
Okay.
I had 2 sacks.
That pressure on them.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about it, the guy, the quarterback for the other team used to be our quarterback the previous year. So he transferred to Lions. So it was a lot of hate. It was a lot of hate, man. And I kind of balled that game, man. I kind of balled. And the crazy thing about it, man, I'm definitely undersized. I was undersized, man, my senior year, man.
Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
what's going
that's
on,
Sonny right there, man.
Jay?
Yeah, that's Sonny right there. Yeah,
all right.
My boy.
Okay, right. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you tuning in, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, why do they call y'all Title Town?
Oh man, because the championships, man, all together, man, with Valdosta, with Lions, and man, even with the private schools, man, they be balling. They be killing it. They be killing it. Yeah, man. It's because of the titles. That's it. Because of the titles, we keep winning. We win. Yeah.
Hey, you won? Y'all win some when you was there?
Nah, man. The only thing we won was region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your boy say facts, the underdog.
Yeah, man. Of course, man. That's my dog, man.
Yeah. Big sis say love you, little bro.
Yeah, that's one of my sisters too, man. I got 6 sisters, man.
Okay.
That's what's
you the baby?
Yeah, I'm the baby. Well, no, I got a baby brother, man. Rest in peace, man. But my baby boy in heaven, man. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So talk about played any championship games, man. Any championship, region championships, state championships. You guys used to rack up when I was around.
Yeah, well, the only thing I played in was the region. And that would think my junior year, and I got in a couple plays, but I wasn't really a fully starter on that part. But I ain't really playing no. The only major game I played in was like a bowl game when I got in my junior college.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so you ain't playing in All-Star game?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I played in the All-Star game. My senior year, I played on the Georgia team. We played Georgia versus Florida.
Wow.
How was
Yeah.
that?
What did y'all play at? Y'all played in Jacksonville?
No, we played at the Lounge Stadium.
You said the Lion Stadium?
No, Lounge County
Lion
Falcons.
Stadium? Okay.
Yeah, you played there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Who won?
I think we won. It was a low score game. I think it was like 6-9.
6-9?
Yeah.
The game?
Yeah, it was low score, man.
Man.
Okay. So Dorothy Thomas, hey Elijah, love you. I am so
That's my
proud.
mama. That's
your
mom right there.
Oh,
Hey,
mom.
mom.
That's mom
Hey,
right
mom.
there.
Good.
Tune it in.
Oh, yeah.
That's mom.
Hey,
And
man.
say y'all
Mama,
won.
we know you,
Yeah,
man.
we won. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He
This is-
played on it too. My boy played on it too.
Okay.
Yeah,
He said, don't lose to Florida, laugh out loud.
yeah. Nah, man, we can't, man. They came to our turf.
Yeah. April Thomas say, do your thing, bro. Love you.
Oh yeah, that's another sister of mine.
Okay. Yes, sir. Got the whole family in the building.
Come on, you already know, man. You already know.
Subscribe button, hit that notification
Like and
button.
subscribe, man. Yeah.
You already know.
Thank you.
They just called me, Tasha. They started laughing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you played in the Georgia-Florida game.
Yep.
Who were some of the players that was on the Florida team that you played against? And who was the toughest opponent on the team?
Oh, you talking about when we played Florida?
Yeah.
The toughest. Hold on. Can you repeat the question? You kind of broke up a little bit.
I say you guys played in the Georgia-Florida All-Star game, and I said that you played against some tough guys coming out of that area. I said name some of the guys you played against on the Florida team, and name some of the teammates you played with on the Georgia All-Star team.
Well, I don't really remember who I played against on the Florida team, but I kind of remember a little bit on our team. I know it was a couple of people from our team that made it on. Like my boy Shantney Johnson for one. I think it was Tywan Smith, another player for our team. Yarley Payne. I'm trying to remember. But I think that's all I can remember so far, man.
Okay, no problem, man.
Yeah.
I don't press your brain too hard. So just talk about your recruiting process, man. You had some big games. You came from a big school that's traditionally known for winning state champions. Go back to talk about your recruiting process and all the teams that you were getting letters from.
Yeah, man. So, man, honestly, man, I had 0 offers. 0. I was like I said, man, I was definitely undersized at that position, man. And the only offer, honestly, before I went to Dakota College, man, I was actually Tiana. Yeah. Okay. That's my girl right there. That's my girl.
Right.
Yeah. But no, man. But no, actually, before I did go to Dakota College, man, me and my boy Shantney Johnson, man, actually, we was both about to go to the same school in Hartnell College in California, man. But I decided to back off, and I decided to went elsewhere. And then he went out to California. But like I said, man, I have no offers coming out of high school, none. It was kind of discouraging, man, because I really wanted to, have some offers, man, to enjoy the experience of, having offers, going to college visits and stuff like that. But man, I had 0 offers, and I was underestimated coming out of high school.
Hey, what coach recruited you to North Dakota?
Can you repeat that again for me?
Yeah, I said, what coach recruited you to North Dakota?
His name is Coach Davis.
Coach Davis. Okay.
Yeah, Coach Davis, man. Real, actually real good coach though. Real good coach.
Coach. All right, that's good.
Yeah, Coach Davis.
All right.
That's good, man. So talk about your first day stepping on the field. Who was the players or the teammates? Or it could have been, a student member or a professor embrace you on campus.
So you said my first ever experience on the field?
Yeah. Who was that person that embraced you on the campus?
Oh man. I say one of my counselors, man. Honestly, one of my counselors from high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it was a lady named Miss T, man. Miss Thomas, but Miss T for short. And she always encouraged me, man, because she knew I was undersized, but she always encouraged me, man, to keep me going, to keep me motivated. And actually, the first game, man, I think she bought me some snacks. You know what I mean? She sat me down. She motivated me. She told me to come to her office. She just gave me a word of encouragement. She told me I'm gonna do good, and that was that, man. That was that.
Yeah. Hey, what it was like playing football in the coldest place in the United States, man?
Man, it was cold. It was cold, man. Listen. When I
How
say
do
you
get
got to
your mind
level,
right for that?
yeah, man. When I say you got to layer up, you have to layer up. Because if you don't, you're gonna get frostbite.
Woo!
For real. That's how cold it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how cold, man.
Real.
Yeah, with that wind blowing too. Yeah.
Ooh, that wind chill. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
I can do it, man.
So what was your record at North Dakota?
We was 8-3. We was 8-3.
That was a good season.
Yeah, good season, man. It wasn't too bad, man. Too bad. I led the team in sacks, man.
How many
years?
8.5.
Oh, yeah, you put in work.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Putting in work, man.
You leave there, you go to Missouri SANT. Talk about your first day there.
It was definitely an experience. I liked it, but I think I should have took my time, going through the process and not rushing through the process. But like I said, man, everything is a learning lesson. You live and you learn. But I did have a good time when I was there, man. I met incredible people, man. Long time friends, long life friends, and stuff like that, man. So, man, honestly, man, it was good, man. It was good for the most part. I mean, yeah, it was good for the most part.
Hey, did you redshirt your first year or you play right away?
No. I actually I didn't start the first year I came in. I was kind of in between starting and coming off the bench. But the next year I started, and then my senior year I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
So Hoodie say, man, love the podcast, fellas. We appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button. Miss Dorothy Thomas said Eli niece Mariah said hey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My niece.
Yeah. She's okay. With her, I guess. Okay. So at Missouri State, get on the field, you get your first start. Talk about that. What team did you play against?
What team did we played against Shattering State? Something like that. Shadowrun State, something like that. Mm-hmm. It was definitely nerve-wracking, man, because I know I was at a Division II level. So that's right below Division I, man. So I'm okay, I'm kind of playing with the big boys now. And so I just kind of just told myself to settle down, because before the game I was hyped. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was going 100 right before the game.
Oh yeah, man. For real.
Hey, man, I had to get myself to calm down. Calm down. I think after like the first couple plays, that when I wind down, because the first play I was like energetic, man. I was, I'm out here. And then after I got my first contact and got the feel of the pass and stuff like that, that's when I settled down during the first game.
Hey, talk about the chemistry you had on the defense.
Oh man, it was definitely a good experience, man, with the defense, man. I know one person I played with. He right now playing for the Kansas City Chiefs. His name is Tercero Wharton, number 98.
We love to
He,
have him on the show.
yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. Man, you talking about that guy right there, man? Hey, don't run to the side. That's all I gotta say, man.
Ooh, lock it
Yeah,
down. Okay.
yeah, yeah. But overall, man, the defense was solid. I love it, man.
Yeah, that's good to know. So did y'all play any bowl games there?
Nah.
Playoffs probably. That make us.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I was just y'all probably made it to the playoffs or anything like that.
No, we was close. We was close, but we never did. We got put out like right before the playoffs. We had to win like the last game, and then we lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So talk about making that transition going from college. Did you go to the combine? Did you work out there? Anything like that?
Well, nah, man. I actually left school after that, man. And I was doing this little whole combine stuff. And like I think in Missouri, but I went to Texas. I was training. I got an agent too and everything, man.
Oh yeah.
And he told me to come down to Texas to train or whatever and stuff like that. And I was training, and I got through the process of the whole combine stuff. And after that, I think maybe like a month or two later, man, I got an offer to play in France. After that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's good, man. So talk about going to France.
Yeah.
love it.
How old were you?
I was 26 now. I think I was 24.
Okay, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
So talk about that experience.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love it. I love it, man.
What was your favorite dish out there?
Pizza, man. Oh man. Listen. When I say they had the best pizza I ever had, hands down, France got the best pizza.
Talk about the toppings, man. Talk about the toppings. Tell me what you put on it.
Oh man, it was a regular pizza, like a pepperoni pizza and stuff like that. They just dished it out. But the thing was, man, it was how it tasted, man. It was tasting so good.
Man.
It was good.
Take a trip, man. Take a trip.
Yeah. Hey, come on, man. You got your passport ready?
Hey, man. Stay ready, man.
Yeah. So talk about the coach there, the team that you played with out in France, man. What was that season like? What was the environment like in the locker room? And you guys playing in a different country. We might be language barriers and things of that nature. So talk about that.
Well, actually, that experience is very different than the U.S., man. We actually played on soccer fields, not like a football field. And so yeah, it was very different. And the kind of it was most of the players really didn't understand the game of football like that on my team. But I had a couple Americans on the team, so we kind of like was showing people how to play a little bit, and they had me play a little bit of yeah, and they had me play a little bit of offense and stuff like that. But I mean, majority of it was definitely a good experience. I can say, man, it kind of taught me, to really adjust to change and stuff like that, man. And just keep on moving, man. Keep on learning, keep on moving and stuff like that. To be honest.
That's right. That's great, man. That's here. So talk about life playing out in what's that?
Krakow.
Krakow.
Yeah.
Krakow.
That's how Poland.
A culture shock, man. It was listen. Whenever I stepped off that plane, it was cold. It was cold. I mean, colder than North Dakota. It was cold.
Ooh.
I said, yo, get me out of yo. It's cold. Give me the warm. It was cold. Yeah, but no, overall, man, it was. I loved it. I loved it, man. Actually, most of the team spoke English, and like I said about the France team, we all played on the soccer field. because overseas soccer is the number one sport, and and right there, I actually led the team in sacks. You know, when I played in 2019 for them, I think I had 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 sacks.
That 8.5, your number, that 8.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the double digits.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hey, where did that never quit spirit come from, man? What you know what I mean? Because hey, being an underdog.
Man, I gotta give it to my mom, man. You know, who actually watching tonight, man. You know, this lady right here done definitely worked her behind off all her life, man. And you know, she's very humble. Well, let me back up. She keep God first, man.
Hey,
and that's where I get it from, man. She got that relationship with God, man. When I say she got that relationship with God, hey, yo.
Yeah. Hey, boy, she don't play, man. She don't play now.
She don't play, man. She got that Holy Ghost on her, man.
Yeah. I seen her. Yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah. Yeah. But now I get it from my mom, man. That's where I get it from.
Man. That's good.
Cool. Well, I got some highlights. We can go ahead and check into that real quick. Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching Sports Talk 27. We have special guest, former Valdosta High, defensive line. Also played overseas with the Krakow Kings, and also played with Missouri S.A.T. University. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on Spotify and Facebook, Instagram. Okay. Yes, sir. We back. Checking out highlights from back in the day.
Highlight right there. That's a good highlight.
Only like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Coming in, falling leaves.
That's my other sister.
Okay.
All right.
Got the whole crew on board.
Yes, sir. Tell everybody subscribe, hit the notification button. We got former Missouri S&T University linebacker and also Krakow King professional overseas football, Eli Thomas linebacker. Yes, sir. So let's talk about what's going on now, sir.
All right. So right now, man, after my football career was over with, man, I went into entrepreneurship, man. That's something that I always fell in love with, but I never really had enough time, during my football career to really, dive into it. But right now, man, I'm currently living in Texas, Abilene, Texas. I am a energy consultant out here in Texas. So I provide like different services, man, like electric, your gas, your internet, your phone services and stuff like that. So hey,
man.
if you ever, so you ever need to, move in, or you moving out, or you tired of your electric provider, your phone provider, man, just hit me up, man. I'm actually a one-stop shop. Yeah. So hey, just go ahead and hit me up with that, man. But I'm also into real estate, man. I'm getting into real estate. That's where the money at right now,
Big
man.
move. Big
Yeah,
move.
that's where the money at right now. I'm getting into that. I'm learning a little bit, here and there a little bit. I actually have my CDL, so hey,
Man,
All right,
don't make trades.
yeah, boy.
yeah. Hey, I'm out here getting it, man.
I'm telling
Hey,
you, man.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
out
talking
here
about.
getting it. Yeah, I'm out here
Never
getting
stop.
it. So right now, them my main focus right now, man.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
Hey, any message for the youth?
Yeah, man. Just
I
keep
got one.
going. Yo,
I
go
got
ahead, go
one
ahead, go ahead, go
question
ahead.
before you answer that. Talk
All right.
about your book or your article.
All right, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. So crazy thing about it. So I actually met a guy here. He was actually my landlord, but he's a writer. He's a writer whenever he's not, at his at his work. And he said, "Hey, did you ever play sports or whatever?" I said, "Yeah, I played football. I played overseas and stuff like that." He was like, "Hey, do you mind doing an interview with me?" I said, "Yeah, I don't mind. And so it was basically like this, but in person, before COVID, and it was actually like 2 years ago. And he was asking me the same question, where I'm from, what made you play football, and stuff like that. And he was like, "Hey, it's gonna be on an article and stuff like that. It's gonna be online, and so you can check it out once we get done." I said, "All right." So maybe like a week later, because he had to edit it and write it out and stuff like that. And then after that, he sent it to me, and I always keep it, to keep me going.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds good, man. That's what's up.
absolutely.
So any message for you? Yeah.
Yeah, man. First of all, man, create a relationship with God. That's
Right.
number one. Without God, man, we really not anything. I know God done changed my life. That's number one, man. Just keep the faith. Number two,
That's
keep the
right.
faith. Because I know for me, man, I always been underestimated, man. People always doubted me. You too small. You won't
So
be
you
able to
know.
make it. Especially where I come from, man. I come from the projects, man, of Valdosta, Georgia, man. So, man, it's tough. It's tough making it out there, man. Especially for a black man like me, man.
Yeah,
So I
that's right.
had I had I had to keep my head on the swivel, man. And my mom and my dad was always tough on me, man. But I understand now, what they was trying to do. You know what I
That's right.
mean? But man, just keep the faith. Work hard, because hard work pays off, man. Hard
Mhm.
work pays off. You know what I mean? And I know for us, man, and for me, I live in a generational world right now, man, that we want that microwave success, man. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. Work on yourself, work on your craft each and every day.
That's right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey, you got any shout outs, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah. A few people, man. Shout
All
out to
right.
Mon Dukes. Shout out to Mama, man. Shout out to
That's right,
Mama.
man.
Shout out
Shout
to all my
out
sisters,
to
man.
tuning in.
Yeah.
All my sisters, thank you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all my sisters.
That's right.
Um, shout out to my girl Tiana Hart, whoever whenever she coming at the bottom, man. My boy Santi Johnson, big dog. I appreciate you, man. Shane Caldwood, my other big dog. Appreciate you. Uh, Mr. Ron Aglin, appreciate you. And
All right. I guess your
yeah,
phone, your phone paused on you.
yeah. Yeah. My apologies. I
Oh
was just
no.
getting a phone call.
Okay. Ain't no problem, man. Well, we appreciate you coming by the show, man. Make sure the door's always open. You can come back and want to talk about something in specific or cover something that you really got something you want to say. You can always say it on here. We use this platform. Keep the door open for our guests. Good luck with everything that you got going on, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
man. Keep going, man, with that spirit, man.
yeah,
I
just keep going.
appreciate it. I appreciate that, man.
No
Y'all gonna
problem.
hear from me soon.
Oh,
No
yeah,
problem.
man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got any other success stories? Send them to us, man. We'll be happy to,
That's
you know,
right.
let them
All right.
tell it as well. Okay.
Tell their
Yeah.
story, man.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
I appreciate
All right.
y'all.
No problem, man. You guys just tuned in a new edition of the Sports Shop 27. I'm your host, Jermaine Colton. To the far right, I got my co-host, Kevin Johnson, KJ. And in the middle, I have today's special guest. I'd like to say thanks to him. A lot of energy in the building today. A lot of stories and a lot of, So we'd like to thank former Missouri S&T University linebacker, former Krakow Kings linebacker,
Right.
Eli.
Bring the pressure.
Right.
That's
You
right.
guys stay out there. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, on Facebook, and Instagram. And you guys make sure you wear your mask. Stay safe. Peace out. See you. Now, how you what, Kate?
You already know, man. Let them know.
Start. That's how you finish.
That's
All
right.
right. Take care.